Okay, well, welcome back to Diabolical Darts and welcome back to the Welsh town of Bala. This is part 2 of back-to-back Welsh Special, and it's episode 39 of Rate the Darts venue, and it's the GOAT, or Year Afar. I'm not going to pronounce that. We'll stick with the GOAT. And it's no different in Wales, they still issue parking tickets. He's got a Manchester United air freshener, if that gives anyone any perverse pleasure. Well, a quick pit stop before the second venue, and I thought I'd try the local delicacy. I assumed there was going to be some homemade thing when I ordered a Welsh cake. I'm a bit unimpressed. I mean, size isn't everything, but there can't be many fat people in Wales. I'm sure it'll be nice. Now, I would have been making this a trilogy of episodes, but I think it's fair to say Longship has long since sailed, because this place long gone. Wow, what is it? Well, whatever it is, it's not a pub. Maybe this is why it closed down. They didn't give it much of a chance, did they? A pub open 3 days a week. I mean, I'm no business expert, but that's going to be tough. So, on to the GOAT we go. Look at this. Look at the colour of that building. Wow. So yeah, I mean, I'm fresh from a pint of Carlsberg at the Old Bull from last week's venue. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll put a link on the screen for it now. But hopefully you have seen that one and you've come back for another one. It's a great name for a pub. The GOAT. The greatest of all time. Well, I'm certainly not the GOAT. Who is, by the way? That's probably a debate for another day. Or is it a debate? In darts, it can more or less only be one person, can't it? But let's take a look inside the GOAT. Okay, let's assess the board here at the GOAT. Now, this venue is not professing to be a professional darts venue. It's not seeking PDC events, and this board is probably perfectly adequate for everyone that wants to use it. I'm sure the locals are quite happy with it. I've also no issue with it, but I can only judge. The way we work on this series is we judge the board against the best it could be. And yes, PDC approved once upon a time, but a Unicorn Eclipse Pro 2. It's an old board. It's not in the best condition, but it does look like it's had decent rotation. I think for board, we're going to say 5 out of 10. Okay, value. Well, it would have to be good to live up to the Old Bull. Astonishing value, 10 out of 10 last week, but would you believe the pint of Carlsberg is even cheaper at £2.50. I've decided I fancy a John Smith's, but yeah, £2.50 a pint of Carlsberg. However, the crisps, £1.25. So a bit conflicted here, because £3.75 is frankly outrageously good value for a pint and crisps, but £1.25 for the crisps, it's a 9 out of 10 for value. Nonsense in any language. Wow. How cool is this? Once upon a time, a garage. Still got the pumps there. This is on the high street. Flag's seen better days. If you're ever in Wales and feel tightness in your chest, it's a defibrillator you're after. Don't know what you mean. Groundbreaking stuff here in Wales. If you want someone to answer the door, ring for attention. Right, done a bit of research on this bloke here. He was elected local MP for this area in 1886, and in 1890 he stood up in Westminster and called for the formation of a Welsh Assembly and essentially independence for Wales in 1890. So he didn't fancy London rule. What would he think 135 years on? I don't think he'd have changed his mind. And this is actually, look at that, it's an active petrol station. Attended service. Wow. Now, looking for the local football stadium, Bala Town Football Club, and apparently less than 1 minute walk from here, which just seems inconceivable given what I can see at the moment. Still not looking too likely. I think it might just be down here. Well, found it. There's actually a match going on of some description, presumably a youth match or something. I don't think Bala Town themselves are playing today. I wasn't expecting to see activity here. A bit of bonus footage here. Welcome to the home of Bala Town Football Club. You are currently the goal line technology. TFOS stand over there with 2 people in it, and a handful of people up the side here. Look at that number 5, big unit. It's a synthetic playing surface. What a backdrop though. Super stuff. Very old traditional turnstiles. Interestingly, the Goat Hotel, I'm pretty sure that's the name of the pub on the second of these vlogs in Bala. I'm going to take a walk over to the TFOS stand now. Got to say, obviously this is not Bala Town playing today, it's some sort of youth match, but Bala Town are sitting 3rd in the Welsh Premiership, which does mean they've got a good chance of European qualification next season. Don't get me wrong, 3rd on the table they may be, but just the 32 points behind the runaway leaders, the New Saints. You've got a good vantage here. And we'll stay with it for the corner. We'll head back in a minute, Jeff, but we'll stay for the corner. Goalkeeper's organising things here. Referee, back post position. Got an offer here for a short corner. Nope. Yeah, it's a short corner. Play it short. Oh, nice. How's the delivery? Chance. Oh, safe hands, keeper, safe hands. Okay, darts set up. Okay, well, got one major plus here, and that is we know exactly where to stand. Very clear metal strip hockey, which is brilliant. Proximity to the pool table is a little close. That's not ideal. We've got no boards surround, but it's actually the same material as what we saw last week, so we can live with that. Lighting is not great, fair to say. I mean, it's not a badly lit pub in terms of natural light, but yeah, I can see what I'm doing here, but there's no specific board lighting. It looks like this wants to be something, maybe potential in the future for some sort of lighting, but yeah, we've got, I assume that's a cover for the pool table. I don't mind that at all. Pool table's actually pretty good and appears to be very well looked after. Scoring provision, got the old chalkboard, kept nice and clean. Chalk, board, wipe. I think for darts setup, this would have to be 7 out of 10. But yeah, a cracker of a bar here. You've got the lounge through there on the other side. And a real great environment here to play. We've got a royal goat. Love some of the pictures here. It is a really nice, welcoming environment. Both these pubs have been. I feel an element of guilt for not having given 10 out of 10 for value, because £3.25 beer and crisps, that is just nothing other than my stubbornness when it comes to crisp prices. I do think for general atmosphere and environment, it's an 8 out of 10. Okay, so time for the double top challenge here at the Goat, High Street, Bala. How many darts? Ooh. The second one is jolly close. Wow. Well, if the second one was close, that one was back in England. That's a shocker. Well, another terrible dart, and another episode where single digits not achieved. Did achieve it in last week's episode in the same location here down the High Street, the old bull. No, this last dart was very painfully close. How are they not in? Just in the double five, just in the single. 15 darts in. Oh, this is hopeless. And there is, dear oh dear, the 21st dart. Series average on the screen. That's not going to have helped. I'm looking at these pictures here. Bala Town. And if that's the, I don't know if that was Bala Town Stadium I saw earlier. That might just have been a training ground or something. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, I recognise him actually. I was just going to say a Welsh rugby player. But yeah, he does the commentary on the TV now, doesn't he? He's a pundit for the Six Nations. Don't know his name. I don't know her. But Ray Reardon and Terry Griffiths, Ian Rush. Who we got over here? Of course, Neville Southall, Kevin Ratcliffe, 1984 FA Cup winner. Wow. So in summary, we have a 9 for value, a 5 for the board, 7 for dart setup, 8 for general atmosphere and environment, and it's a total of 29 out of 40 for the Goat Bala. If you're ever in Bala, visit either of these two great pubs, and I'll see you for the next episode. Love this. Look, just off the high street, the secret library, free books. Wow, absolutely love that. Great to see things like that in the community. No one stealing them. The Goat Easter egg hunt. That's that pub again. Well, they're certainly getting involved in the local community. Brilliant.